What's up, everyone? Adrian Morrison here, and I want to welcome you to the Profit Power Hour. I'm excited to have you here, and if you're new, you're in for a special treat because I have something really cool to show you tonight. What we're looking at now is our welcome screen, and over the years, this has changed tremendously from super simple to very complex, now back to quite simple. The top is a link where you can get a freely built Shopify store, profitph.com/free store, using our AI that Shopify actually awarded us for. There are upgrades available, like such as a paid theme, like a premium theme. Not necessary, but always recommended. Um, there's a reason it's there, but you can go through and build a free store either way. And then we have recommended vendors at the bottom. Now, I'm going to go ahead and get my camera on. My lighting is a little messed up right now. Um, if you're new to this webinar series, we do this every single Tuesday night at 9 p.m. Eastern. And it comes, from 2014, when I started the series to now. Um, for those of you that have been with me for a long time, I've been teaching this stuff for a long time, so I'm endorsed, recommended, and I'm like an ambassador for Shopify and have been for so long. You know that this is a webinar where you get to personally know me, a little bit about my family, my personal life and my story, but we also, get to learn new things each and every week, and get to keep you ahead of the curve and keep you motivated, hopefully inspired, and show you things that are easily applicable to your business that you can take action with. I very rarely miss these. I've missed a couple this year. I've noticed since I've had a little boy who's now 20 months, 20 months old. I've noticed that some things kind of happen, and family has to always take precedent, has to be first. So I've missed, two or three, and I'm usually here, and it's all on me, right? I don't outsource this. I want you to learn from me. Um, and yeah, so you do get to learn a little bit about my personal life. It's a way for us to connect. And then also learn epic things. These are not sales webinars. They're just free training for you. It's in my best interest to train you so you keep your Shopify store, so Shopify sees that I'm doing a great job and they want to continue to partner with me. The week before last, I was pretty ill with a cold. I think I think I did like a voice note for y'all and replayed a really great training. But there are new trainings every week. This weekend was really tough. My wife spent 8 hours in the ER getting a CT scan. She actually got this thing called an ocular migraine, or a complex migraine, and it messes with your vision. You see like bright lights and prisms and zigzags, and it causes confusion. So for like a couple of minutes, she was like having almost stroke-like symptoms. Like she didn't know what she was talking. She was babbling at 8 in the morning on Saturday. So I took her up to the hospital. She's got a clean bill of health. Her CAT scan or CT scan was perfectly fine. I'm still recovering from that. Uh, just both of us are. It's just, it drains you. You're not 20 anymore. Things like that tend to drain you a bit more than they used to, I'm coming to realize. But I'm here and I'm in good health, and so is she. So is our boy Draco, and our little pups. So praise Jesus. Thank you, God. Um, Tonight, what we're going to do is I'm going to show you a really cool product. It's like basically been a winner year after year after year for us, and I believe for many other people. And I really am truly an advocate of duplicating success rather than, or attempting to duplicate success rather than innovating. So this week, pardon me, I am going to be showing you a product that is just, I call it a holiday winner because it does phase out. It's always in demand, but it really, really hypes up during the holiday season. And I think that as we start talking about Black Friday, Cyber Monday, holiday sales, you know, we're now midway through August. I mean, we got to start thinking about these things. Even like Halloween is a massive, massive like payday holiday for businesses online and offline. So we have to start thinking about these things ahead of time. And so I want to give you some, you know, what for my business have been surefire winners. Um, and, you know, hope that you can do something great with them and you can duplicate kind of like some of the things I've done. And, you know, your results will be unique, obviously. I'm not even going to tell you what my numbers are. They're just stupid, irrelevant, especially if you're a beginner. There's just, you know, you're probably not going to do the type of numbers that I've been able to do with this product. So let's just get that out there. It's going to clear the air. I'm not saying anybody's going to do a gazillion sales or even one sale because I don't even know what you'll do. But I know I've sold a lot of this product and I'm going to show you what it is and I'm going to show you the reason that it always does so well. By the way, you can check out the replays of these webinars in two different places. One is on my YouTube channel. We put a lot of our trainings here. If you're not subscribed to me, make sure to subscribe. I'm 6,000 or actually 5,500 subs from hitting 100K. And that's always like, that's like a little YouTube milestone. And I think it's cool because like I'm not a YouTuber, just people subbing to me that want to watch these trainings. And these trainings don't even get a boatload of views. I mean, if you look at this, there's like absolute gold on my YouTube channel that gets anywhere from 1,000 to 2,000 views specifically on YouTube. Some of them get a little bit more, but it just depends. You know, long trainings on YouTube don't do well. You can see this 30 minutes, an hour, 46 minutes. Like these are actual trainings, right? A lot of to get a lot of views on YouTube, you typically keep your videos between 6 and 12 minutes. And that's typically what the algorithm likes. But again, I'm not a YouTuber. I'm not here to be a YouTuber. I'm an entrepreneur that does internet marketing, and YouTube's a great resource. It's a great way to get people's attention, and people crush it on YouTube. That's just like not my goal, but it is cool to hit 100,000 subscribers. Um, that being said, the other place is your Access Adrian portal. So you all have username, password to this, and this is where all of your current courses and softwares are going to be located. These replays are also located, the unedited versions of them are located in the Profit Power Hour section. You can access now, it's free. And legitimately, you go to webinar replays and you can see 2024 all the way back to 2016. We cut out 2015, 2014. They were just like way too old. So you can see I've been doing this now for 10 years. And you can go back and you can check out these trainings. I mean, a lot of them are still really great, and there's really the strategies are still applicable to your business. But if you're new, you can see that you're not learning from somebody that's just a trend jumper. I'm a crypto guru, then a real estate guru, then an Airbnb guru, then a whatever guru. I am an ecom guy, and I always have been. So you can go check out the trainings in here and any of the unedited ones that we post. If we edit some secret things out, then we post them in here. So always, be privy to that. Now, let's talk about this holiday product, okay? This holiday product is something that is very simple. I think anybody can easily do marketing for this. It kind of markets itself. It's already sold itself. And I truly believe that it's something that should, in fact, be on your Shopify store over the holiday season. Now, what is this product? Okay. Well, I'm going to start out by just coming over here to Zendrop. Let's see if I'm still logged in. Please let me still be logged in. No, I'm not logged in. Okay, well, I'll just have to, I'll go to AliExpress because I can't remember my username and password. It is a tactical flashlight. Now, you've probably seen these advertised for years, and you might be saying, Adrian, why the heck are you showing me a product that, isn't like fresh and brand new? Well, it's because if you watched our training a couple of weeks ago, we talked about evergreen products. We talked about those seasonal waves. The wave builds and it crashes. We talked about those ultra influencer celebrity viral products that just spike and then crash immediately. It's not even a wave. It's just like a boom and then a boom. And then we talked about evergreen. Evergreen products just simply always work. They're always in demand. And flashlights are considered an evergreen product. Now, each and every year, they innovate a little bit with how strong the flashlights are, what some of the cool features are on the flashlight. So you can always kind of stay ahead and on trend with like the coolest, newest flashlights, whatever they may be. But these things are absolute bangers. And I sold so many flashlights. I can't even begin to explain how fast these were selling, how many of these that we have sold, and they continue on our Shopify store, right? So it is an evergreen product, and over the holiday, it just seems to be that product that mom or auntie or grandma or cousin or whomever buys for someone as a Christmas gift, right? It's like, what's a good flashlight for my uncle? He owns air conditioning. I mean, what's a good gift for my uncle who owns an air conditioning company? Oh, a nice little tactical flashlight, right? Because they're up in attics using flashlights all the time. People like to have flashlights in their cars, in their homes, in multiple bedrooms in case the power goes out. They have multiple cars. They want a flashlight in each car in case they get stranded on the road at night, or campers need flashlight, hikers need flashlights that are lightweight as they're hiking. So they want a small yet powerful flashlight in the event they need it, or they get stranded, or they want a signal for help. There's just so many use cases, for these flashlights. And so I've sold an immense amount of these. And what I'm here to do tonight is to tell you, you need to put a couple of these on your Shopify store. And we can kind of go through and see what kind of flashlights are popping off right now. But first, we went over a list last week, and I don't have my iPad next to me, but I could probably go back over here to last week's replay. Kind of some inception here. I think I listed some of these things. Yeah. Last week's replay, I kind of listed the hot product checklist, and I'm gonna just maximize this. So you should all be able to see this. That was a video of me last week. I actually look a bit more healthy in that photo because I had a lot more sleep and was recovered. But yeah, so our hot product checklist, we're looking for something with a sizzle effect. We check Google Trends to make sure it's got a 50 plus. Is it a hobby or a passion related product? Are there Amazon sales for it? Is it viral on TikTok? Is it viral or is it popular on Etsy? These are all things that we're looking for in identifying a hot product, and we really just need 2 out of the whole list to check. It's great. The more we can check, the better. But if at least 2 check, then I think, it's worthwhile. So first things first, let's jump over to Google Trends and let's type in tactical flashlight, okay? So we're not just gonna type in flashlight, we wanna type in tactical flashlight, because that's really what we're marketing here. Now, if I just go to the past 30 days, you're gonna see that, the data looks weird. We're looking for for those of you that don't know, it's kind of search popularity on Google, right? And they rate the search popularity between a 0 and a 100. Anything that's currently over a 50 and holding a 50 or more, we're interested in. That's popular enough, there's enough demand to justify running ads. Now, if you look at the last 30 days, which is what a lot of people do, they're like, okay, sure, it's for whatever reason it spiked and it's holding at 50, but this is just a weird graph. If you go back and you look at 90 days, then it's like, oh, wow, it's up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. So when you're looking at Google Trends, you don't need to jump to conclusions based off of the first data set, based off of 30 days or 90 days. You really need to look at them all. And the larger data sets actually tell a bigger, broader story. The only time that a smaller data set of 30 days or 90 days is relevant is when you're looking at something that is new to the market, that is newly viral, that just randomly took off, and you can see when that spike hit and if it's coming down fast. If it's an evergreen product, a small data set isn't going to give you a good indication of popularity. So if I go back to the last 12 months, a solid year, what we're going to see is that over the course of the year, flashlights have held above that 50 range. And right now, mid-August, we're at a 57. Now, the closer to 100 we can get, the better, right? August 11th through 17th, we're the 57 range. All summer, we've been in that 50 range. But what you're going to notice is this big spike that happens, mid-October to definitely into November, all right? And then from November all the way to the end of December, you're at 100 level over the last year, right? That is because this product, like I said at the very beginning, crushes it during holidays. So September hits and all of a sudden searches start to go up, and that is because people start searching early for gifts. Like my mom buys Christmas gifts and stuff 2 months early sometimes. People are OCD about that. So you see this really is set to pop between October and at the end of December. That's the big pop. So have it on your store, have it ready for this big pop of traffic. Now, if I go back and I look at the past 5 years, you're going to see that this holds true, right? It's always, these big spikes are always in November, right? These big spikes are always in November. Look, December, big spike here, December, big spike here. And this is over the last 5 years. So it holds very true. We can always see that there is that big spike each and every year. So back to the 12-month window, which is, I think, the most relevant window for us right now, we can see that spike is about to happen again. All right. So check Google Trends, pops off. All right. Now, if we go back to the next thing that we typically look for, that would be Amazon sales. So if I come over here into Signal Boost, which is my software, it somehow, I don't even know how, but it somehow talks to the API at Amazon, and it gets sales data. This, my developer created this. So if I come over here and I type in tactical flashlight and hit search, it's going to start looking at all the tactical flashlights that are for sale on Amazon, and it's going to tell me basically what types of flashlights are getting the most sales, which ones people like the most. A lot of you in here have Signal Boost. It is this tool alone, this just searching Amazon, there's so many tools on here, but this one alone is absolutely incredible. It's worth its weight in gold because it shows us what products are hitting on Amazon and if something's even popular or not. So I'm going to organize this by, making the most money every 30 days. So this Gearlight S2000 LED flashlight has done almost $250,000 in sales in the last 30 days. It's selling for 25 bucks. Here's a miniature version of that light, $200,000. Here's a stream light. It looks like it's like a coyote colored light. So we can see that these mini tactical lights are making a lot of sales for people on Amazon. This is a great indication to us that we could be selling it on Shopify and tap in to this market, right? Look at it. So many people are doing 30 grand, 10 grand, $23,000, $4,000, $39,000. I mean, there's an immense amount of people selling flashlights on Amazon. Now, fortunately for you, like you might say, oh, well, if so many people are making money on Amazon, like why would I sell this now? Because I have all this competition. Well, remember, you're on Shop, you're not on Amazon. If you were on Amazon thinking about selling flashlights, I'd be like, yo, as my dad used to say, you're screwed, shoot, and tattooed. There all these guys and gals out here that are doing big numbers. They can price you out. Like they're getting better deals on the goods. They have advertising in place that's working. Like you're not going to make it. It's a probably a 99.9% chance that you're going to fail on Amazon selling something that's already popular on Amazon, right? That you're getting you're paying more money for because you do less volume. But with Shopify, you don't have competitors being advertised against you on your store. You have your own store with your own products, and no one else's products show on your Shopify store other than your own. With Amazon, when you go to a flashlight, so let's just say that I check out this flashlight on Amazon here, okay? And let's say I'm shopping on Amazon for this flashlight. When I scroll down, Amazon starts showing me other sellers' flashlights that are similar. So Amazon is actually working against its sellers because Amazon only cares about Amazon. Shopify is a merchant-focused platform, meaning they care about your ability to succeed, not their own. Because without your success, they cannot succeed. Shopify doesn't sell their own stuff. Amazon sells their own stuff, right? So this would be a bad situation where you're trying to sell a flashlight and Amazon's like, yo, you can get a better one over here for $19. Like that's how you get screwed. With Shopify, they don't do that. You go to Shopify, your store, someone hits your sales page, and it's only your flashlight. That's it. There's nothing else. So you can get those impulse purchases. But as you can see via Signal Boost, these flashlights are absolutely killing it. How many of you in here would love to tap into this market? Just say yes, just say me. Let's go. Flashlights, tactical flashlights, mini tactical flashlights. They're all really awesome. And this gives us a really good idea of which ones are popping off the most, what designs are popping off the most. So then we can come over here and we can find those designs, we can find those flashlights, things that look very similar to them, and we can start selling what's already working. Like this one right here is that little coyote color shaped one that was doing really well, or one very similar, so on and so forth, okay? Now, the other thing, the other check mark that we were looking for to do really good is it TikTok viral? Are people doing TikTok videos on this? Because if we go back over here, you can see in this video, Google Trends, boom. Is it a hobby or a passion? Well, flashlight in itself isn't a hobby, but it is a tool that is used for people very interested in camping and hiking, home defense, so on and so forth, right? Travelers, you name it, okay? So let's take a look at TikTok, all right? So if I type in tactical flashlight, the videos that we see on here, let's go back to videos here. All right, 30,000, 38,000, 10,000, 145,000, 58,000, 1.2 million views. So this gives you another idea of like what types of flashlights work very well. Like this one's got a magnet on it. It's had 1.2 million. 795,000. That's a really large flashlight right there. 98,000, 124,000. So we're not seeing a gazillion that are 12 million views, but like this one, the allure of this one is it looks like a lightsaber, right? And then this one right here, 12.6 million views for that bad boy. So there are lots of videos with hundreds of thousands, if not millions of views on here. So we could check that box as well, right? So this is definitely a product that is worth advertising. Now, who do we advertise this to? So if we're going to Facebook and we're doing a meta ad or a Facebook ad that's going to go on Instagram or Facebook or even TikTok, I think, you know, would probably all apply. This is the inside of Facebook Ads Manager. If you're brand new, it might look crazy to you, but when you're building a Facebook ad, they allow you to target an audience. So I'm targeting people in the United States, but you could do Canada, Australia, UK, wherever, it doesn't matter. 18 to 65 years old. I generally speaking for this particular one, do 25 and above, so 25 years and above. And then where you put in the different targeting that you have, that you can kind of say, hey, Facebook, show my ad to people interested in these things. What I like to do is first I type in veterans, because veterans like this, the veteran category, they buy these types of products like crazy, right? And you could even offer like a veteran discount on the product as well, which would be really cool. But if you just type in, you know, veteran, you're looking at Veterans Day, 4 million people. Veterans Benefits, 74,000 people. Veterans Health Administration, it's a government agency, 622,000 people to target. So, you know, there are so many different things in here that are interest. Veterans United Network, 200,000 people. Vietnam Veterans Memorial, 358,000 people. So there are so many people. Combat Veterans Motorcycle Club, Veterans United Network, 211,000 people. So there's millions of people that you could hit and target this flashlight to. I myself have hit a lot of these particular targeting words. Then you got hiking, right? So hiking trails, you got 22 million people. Hiking equipment, 6 million people. Hiking boots, American Hiking Society, 400. These are way better than hiking, by the way. Equipment, boots, society, particular trails, like these are going to be way better. So this is how you narrow down your audience to hit the right people. Another group that seem to buy this a lot would be people that are into camping. All right, so you got people with RVs, different campsites, camper vans, Camp World, 5 million people. So these are all big, like, networks are groups of people. Lastly, bikers. So bikers, Bike Radar, bikerornot.com, 383,000. Biker Boys, which is a movie. That one's it's kind of so-so. Bikerumor.com. I don't know what that is. I haven't targeted that one before. Republic of Texas Biker Rally. And then you could start going into things like, you know, Harley. So different types of Harleys. So motorcycle riders typically carry flashlights with them in case their bike breaks down at night, so on and so forth. So that's how you kind of target this. And again, you can get these on Zendrop, which is a great idea. I just wasn't logged in. But there are so many different ones here, and I just showed you how to find who the hitters are. I proved to you that they're crushing on Amazon, selling, you know, it looked like roughly 7 figures a month and above on Amazon in sales for flashlights. So the proof is there. All you have to do is just get ready, right? The time is coming. All you have to do is just prepare for this little spike right here. Remember, this is the time where if you're ever going to sell something like this, it's the best time, right? You see these big spikes? That's what we have coming, is another big spike. So you just want to prepare for that, and that's my job. My goal is to prepare you, show you not just what you should do, but why you're doing it, so you understand as a marketer there's actual research behind what I'm telling you to do here, right? I give you all the research. I do all of this work for you. This is work that you would pay product development, product research team tons of money to do every month. I come on here and I do it for you every Tuesday on a new product, and I show you the proof. It's not just BS like, oh, I'm a guru, just trust me. It's like, you can't deny what we're looking at here. So common sense tells you that you should just listen to what I'm saying, not based off of who I am or the accolades that I have, but just the data that I'm showing you, right? It trumps all. Okay, that is it. I love you all. I wish you a ton of success. We'll have this replay up in about 24 hours. Remember, you can check it out either on my YouTube channel or your Access Adrian portal. Make sure you subscribe. And I will be back next Tuesday at 9 p.m. EST for yet another free training and profit power hour. That is it. Good night, y'all.